Hey, everybody. I am so glad you're here. This is our first night for the
Late
late night media Q&A on Blab, right?
Words, images, audio, and video.
We've been doing, I don't know, over a year, I think. We've been doing our show, or not our show, our group on Zoom, which is very private.
Well, and now we're opening it up, and somebody can drop in and ask questions. And this will be interesting because in Zoom, we have multiple seats where everybody can join in and we can all talk together. So this will be slightly different, and we're talking about this. So for the people that are shy and don't want to come in the room and actually ask questions, just go ahead and drop a /Q, a \Q, and then we'll bring that up and we'll answer the questions to the best of our ability. And if not, we'll throw it out to the group and say, does anybody know about this? And then we'll bring them in and we'll just discuss it and talk about ideas and topics and anything else, right?
Yes, and I'm hoping that Louise will feel good enough to come in tonight because she's got a question that she's been battling with. We're trying to start a show for her, and she has been having some problems. And so I'm wondering if we could talk about that because she's not going to be the only person that has that problem. Whoa, what happened?
I didn't have my camera. I wasn't coming on.
Your volume is really...
Yeah, your volume is way too loud. Way too
loud. There's Melinda.
How's that?
It's still really loud, Louise.
I got it almost on 0.
It might be on the bottom of your mic that it's loud. You have the volume on the microphone as well.
Hey, Melinda.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you just fine.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, yes. So,
okay, so did y'all see the lady in red picture? How'd y'all like it? All these years, y'all wanted my face, and there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Good picture, too.
Guess who took it? My photographer took it.
Your daughter.
No, Art took that.
Oh, Art took it.
Fantastic.
I was putting on my makeup, and Ruth and I were there talking about my, what we were going to do with my hair, and Art grabbed the camera and snapped it.
Oh,
I said, okay, we might hire you. Who knows? You might do some good work here.
No kidding.
I think it's awesome. I've never seen you show yourself on Facebook, so I was thrilled. I couldn't wait to get the backstory.
Well, I tell you, it was interesting to say the least. And I will tell y'all that during the speech on Patty Farmer's event, I told them, I said, you guys need to pay attention to this. I said, my fingernails are red, my lipstick is red, my toenails are red. I said, my outfit is red. I said, and the only camera I take pictures with is red. Do you think it's my favorite color?
It might be.
There's a theme here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I said, just thought I'd mention that to you. And, now you're really getting what Living the Dream's about. I wear the colors I like.
There you go.
Exactly.
Well, tonight we are late night media Q&A, talking about words, images, audio, and video with Future Media. And I asked Lady Lou to come in tonight so we could discuss one of the problems that she's having. She's starting her own show, the LL Variety Show, and she lives out in the country. As a matter of fact, she lives on Sandy Acres. And her problem is the internet connection. So tell us the problems that you're having right now, Lady Lou.
Well, is my volume better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, much better.
My challenge is that Consolidated, my server, it comes through the telephone line. It's not a cable company. And I bought 20 bandwidth from them a couple of days ago. And I'm getting 20 download and less than 1 upload.
Oh. So it's DSL. And the upload speeds are very slow. So typically when you're doing video, because like right now you're doing fine, You're doing your connection
you
is
look good.
good. However, it may not last. Well, because and I'm not an expert at this at all. However, as you're uploading things and that buffer fills up, or your connection, because it'll go to your router or it could go to your service provider, and if it dips and it has the connection dips a little bit, data is very forgiving, where it could take some information and then pause and then take some more information. But when you're doing video, it likes to be connected, to have a result that looks good. And so it'll be interesting to see how this holds out after a while, and to see how your connection. But it looks good right now, which is better than what you've had in the past. Have we been connected before on this? And it's dropped several times, as I recall.
And my mouth is out of sync with my words. And then when I record it and download it, it pixelates. But that was a media card problem, and I got that fixed.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's the upload speeds that I haven't been able to fix. They're working on it.
Well, as long as they keep working on it, the download speeds will help you out a little bit on getting information to your computer, right?
Well, that's not what I need, though, isn't it? With video, I need upload.
Yeah, because your upload speed is also going to. And if there's anybody in the room, John joined us. I noticed a couple other people jump in. If you have any other thoughts about that or recommendations for Lady Lou, please share them, because this is an open forum and we want to make sure that we have as many people providing feedback to the room and sharing a little bit of information here.
And not only that, if you have a question or you want to pop in the seat, one of these fine ladies, I'm sure, would give you their seat for a few minutes so that you can get on and ask your question. So don't feel like they're stuck here and they'll never leave.
Well,
I'll go and listen.
Rick can do a round robin and also get some, get some feedback as we go throughout the hour here.
Yeah, stay with us for about 5 more minutes, Lady Lou, and then you can rotate somebody else in, like Steve.
Okay.
And if somebody wants to come in, all you have to do is type it in, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I want to talk about tonight was creating media. Tonight, I decided that I was going to do a video to demonstrate what it is about creating media and why you should create media. So I did it off the fly. Is that how you say it? Yeah. I did it off the cuff. On the fly. There you go. I just decided to turn my recorder on and speak from my heart. And it really did help. I was able to articulate exactly what it is that you need to know. So I'm going to share that video tomorrow as soon as I talk to our audio specialist, Russ Johns, because there's a little hum in the back and I'm not sure how to get rid of that hum. So I can re-record it, but I would hope I wouldn't have to. I can, though.
You could probably do that. How do you do online video with Facebook?
I haven't done it yet, the live Facebook. I wanted to test it out first with, you know how. I know you do. I see Christy. Okay, so when you type in a question, you do /Q space.
Yeah.
Christy, try doing that one more time. Just do /Q space and then type your question in. And that way we can share it.
Marion?
Yes.
Your voice and your mouth are out of sync on my end. Is anybody else seeing that?
Talk again.
Hello.
It's me then.
No, it's you.
Hello.
How about me? Can you see me?
You look fine. You're so good.
Talk right now.
You know what we could do is put some glow in the dark makeup on Russ, and then put some lights under his beard.
Yeah. Well, that would be great. That would be great.
Such a kick. Maria has some glow in the dark makeup because she was doing a horror flick. Oh, May I interrupt for just a moment
Of
and be a
course.
mom for a minute?
Interrupt this
Sure.
message for a publicly broadcasted mom moment.
And after
A
that,
mom
we'll
moment.
answer Christy's question. Go right ahead.
Okay, Maria has been nominated to go to the Dallas Film Festival
All right. Nice work.
Fantastic.
on one of her own short films, and they have actually she's going up against 32 other students, but she was one of 2 named from the Art Institute of Dallas.
Oh
She was
my
actually
goodness. That
one of
is
2, and they have already told her, you're already being moved to the next level.
wow.
Oh, that's great. Nice work. Congratulations.
Yes. I knew it because
worked hard at that.
she's very dedicated. She really loves what she's doing, and she's willing to go without sleep and food and everything else just to get what she wants. So
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve Baker told us quit clowning around. This is serious stuff.
yeah, I see that, Steve.
So sorry. Okay, it was a mom moment. What could I say?
You're
Y'all are the
funny.
first people we've told outside of the family.
I think he was talking
oh,
about
that's wonderful.
Hannah.
Yeah,
It's in the session.
yeah.
That's very cool. That's very cool. Tell her hello from us and congratulations, because I know that's a big move and a big accomplishment in media. So to get recognized for, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work. So
Well, like I said, she's willing to go without food and sleep just to get that. So I've seen her passion. It's showing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be
Congratulations.
boosted out later as a mom, but I just,
course.
like I said, y'all are the first ones that we've told outside of the family. So there you go. Y'all are really family.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, Marion, would you like to answer Christy's question?
I would love to. However, I haven't done it yet. So I have privately sent videos, Facebook Live videos, which I didn't even realize was happening. I just clicked the button, sent a video to you privately. You didn't realize it was Facebook Live. I didn't realize it was Facebook Live. So I think you're better off explaining Facebook Live to the rest of us.
Well, and here's one of the things that's very cool, and it just occurred the other day. Anthony John Amax, right? That he's up in your neck of the woods there, Melinda, and AJ Amax used to. He posts a lot on Facebook, and it was his birthday the other day. And I noticed this on my iPhone, and I don't know if it's on Android, so I can't speak to that, Christy. However, on your iOS device, it said record a video for a happy birthday, and it's also tied with your ability to record on your personal page with that. So when it's on from an iOS device, and I don't have my phone right here because it's plugged in; it was dead. And so it's when you're on your phone, you can open up to send a message on a Facebook post, and it'll have a specific icon on the right-hand side or towards the right side of the icon. I don't know if you can show it, Marion, on your screen.
I'll try to show it.
And you click on that screen, and what happens is it will launch your video, and you can actually set it up. It'll do a countdown, and then once you launch that, you can record it, and it'll actually go live, and you can record it. I think they just increased it for some time now. Yeah.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, but live on Facebook. So you just continue, and then you walk through the process, and it sends it out live on your stream, and anybody that's in your stream will be able to see that.
Okay, I'm going to try it right now, okay?
All right, cool. And anyone on that stream will be able to see that, and if they subscribe to your stream, anytime you stream again in the future, they'll get notified that you're streaming live.
Okay,
So-
I'm going.
So it's a strategy that you can use to actually start streaming video and gain an audience around that, and then have announcements out that streaming is live when you start a new announcement. So
Okay, so it's asking me to describe the video that I'm just about to do here.
yeah,
So I'm going to say join me live.
Blab Live.
on late night, right? Late night.
Uh-huh. Late night media Q&A.
Okay. And how do I
where's
get
it
on
gonna
the
show up?
Go link? How am I going to get on the link? Yikes.
Well, what I can do, how are you going to get them the link?
Yeah. I could just tell them what it is, right? So they can go to futuremediaassociation.com and click on the TV page, right? Okay, I'm going to do it live right now.
All right, do it live.
Woohoo! Ready?
How meta? Are we taking a video off
3,
a video?
2, 1. Hi, this is Marion LaSalle from Future Media Association, and I am doing Facebook Live for the first time live, and I'm nervous. Oh no! But I'm going to go above and beyond the nervousness, and I'm just going to go for it. And how about you? Why don't you join us right now live for Late Night Media Q&A? And all you have to do is go to futuremediaassociation.com and click on the TV page, and you can join us live right now. Okay.
Very cool.
So I'm going to sign off. Ready? Come on, join us.
Give her props. Give her props.
I did it. I did it.
All right. So now that was live on Facebook.
That was live on
Now
Facebook.
it'll process. Now the video will process and it will be aired. It can be replayed as a result of the.
I'm sweating now. I'm sweating.
broadcast.
I'm
Okay,
sweating.
is it going to show up on her page?
It'll show up on her personal page. Yes.
Okay.
So if you're friends with Marion LaSalle, you can go to her page.
There
If
she
not,
is.
just like her page and ask to be her friend, and she'll be there. So now we can.
I did it. Future Media Association, and I am doing Facebook Live for the first time live, and I'm nervous. Oh no.
So you were playing that. So here we go.
Oh, this is great.
This is the whole point is, have fun with it, folks. I mean,
Right.
this is the new thing that we can all participate in. And I would much rather have somebody jump on a blab session here and have a conversation than, join in Farmville or something like that.
Farmville. Now, wait a minute. The 2 guests we have live on a farm, okay?
Well,
Melinda,
hey,
Melinda.
I've owned several farms, so I'm not hating on a farm. I'm just saying
Oh, that's funny.
there's some Facebook games that I have no desire to.
Oh, Farmville game. I get
Yeah.
you. Okay. All right. I gotcha. Okay, well, that was fun. I did sweat just a little bit, but that's okay.
I want to ask Christy,
I
did
did
that
it
answer your
anyway.
question, Christy? Did that help? So just drop in a session here and drop an answer there and say,
That's how easy it was.
yeah.
Wow. So the other
And I
night
just
I was
boosted it
watching-
out.
Oh, thank you. The other night I was watching Joel Comm. Does anybody know Joel Comm? If you do, and you're watching us on the sidebar, please type in 1 if you know Joel Comm.
Yeah.
And so Melinda raised her hand. She knows Joel Comm. Lady Lou, have you ever heard of him?
No.
Okay, he's the creator of the Fart app. Okay, he made $1 million with an app that made fart noises.
His claim to
Yeah.
fame.
That's his claim to fame, right?
Why didn't we
Yeah.
think of that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, I was watching him the other night, and he was doing a live streaming show, just like we're doing right now, only he was streaming live to Facebook Live, Blab, and Meevee, Meevee, all at the same time. He had somebody rig up a device that would hold his cell phone, his iPad, and I don't know what else he had over there. Something
I
else.
don't know.
And he streamed live to 3 different channels all at the same time. It was pretty cool to watch.
I saw the picture. I didn't see the view. I didn't go back and watch the replay, but I saw the picture of it, and it looked like a producer's studio in just a hand is his hand. So
And he was just standing there in his living room, and he had a mirror behind him, so he was able to turn around so you could see it in the mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how cool it is, right? I mean, you can literally be in your own home with a device, turn it on, and be live, and just people all over the world can hear you.
Reaching out
I
to-
love creating
reaching
media.
out to the entire planet. So
That's right. So some people come to me and say, but what am I going to share, Marian? What do people want to hear from me? Do I have anything that they would want to hear? And I say, yes, everybody has a message that they can share. You might need somebody to help you pull that information out of you. One of the suggestions that I might use is T. Allen Haynes. So he helps you create a book by asking you questions live, recording that, and then having it transcribed, and then manipulate it. He'll edit it, and you can add things and take away things, and then turn it into a book. How cool is that?
yeah,
So,
it's very painless for the writer, and it's a different system. You know, and here's the thing, and I kind of want to ask this as an open forum, because I just love the idea of publishing a book that way. And, you know, the reason that we're publishing a book is not to sell, you know, like the next Harry Potter. It's more to actually produce some authority in the market, right? It's the ability to hang out and say, hey, we did something and we know something about what it takes to do A, B, or C, whatever it happens to be, you know, like Lone Star Media Leaders. You know, we gathered up some people that knew something about media. We put them in a book, and we had a lot of traffic and a lot of experience and exposure from going through that process. So it's now you could do that again, and you know, you could take content just like this. We could actually do a series of shows on Blab, record it, have it transcribed, send it out as a podcast, create it as a book series, and send it out as a ebook even, you know, and we could do it so many different directions, and it's about the quality of the content, right? Melinda, you know, you have the magazine and doing some things in that arena, and there's a lot of ways that we can create content now that we haven't had the opportunity to do before. And so, you know, doing this, recording it out there and then repurposing this message is really, it's a fascinating concept that I don't think has been around very long at all. And somebody told me that there's a lot of authors that do it. And I'm just kind of curious if what your thoughts are, what your experience has been.
Well, you know, I agree that this is the time to be doing those type of things. When you consider the fact of how many people are listening as they're driving, as they're riding a subway, as they're whatever, riding a bike. You know, my son runs 7 miles every day, and he's, you know, he says, I'm listening to my podcast, you know, as he's running, you know.
Right.
I'm not that good, but, you know, he does that. So the idea, I believe, that the audio is actually helping so many more. And for those who do like video, right, I'm usually behind the camera, so we won't be saying that I'm just loving being up front. But what I will say is that it does give you a better eye-to-hand contact, so that when you're reaching out to a new client or somebody new wants to talk to you and has some questions, this is the way. Bam, you're just right there in front of them.
Right.
And you can record it, and you have little PDF or whatever on what you have just done.
Yeah.
You know, what you have just created instantaneously. And I think that that's really the way we're going. I know that for millenniums and for those who are attempting to reach the millenniums, you're going to have to pick up speed, and you're going to have to go as fast as they're moving, shall we say.
Right.
You're going to have to take the floor running rather than let me saunter down the road.
Well, adjustments are going to take place, right? And all you have to do is realize that, okay, if I want to play in that field or that stream, I'm going to have to do what's taking place in that arena, right? I mean, it's not
That's right.
It's like, okay, if you're going to play baseball, you got to learn how to play baseball, right?
Absolutely.
If you want to play in the video arena or you want to play online, you just have to learn how to play online. I mean, it's no different than anything else you do in your business. And once you learn it, and once you understand what the rules are, because they're always changing, then you can participate and have a conversation around it, which is incredibly valuable. Because what happens is people see you and they say, she's somebody that I could work with. I love her personality. I want to do business with her. And then they call you up and they say, Melinda, I want to do something cool with you. What can we do? Right?
Oh, yeah. And people do that all the time because, I'm wonderful and everybody loves me because I'm wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
But besides that avenue, I think that in many times with my clients and with people I'm working with, it's really become a quick mastermind. You know what? I have an idea. Can we beat it out real quick? And before you know it, it's come and gone. You've either written it down and it's become something new that you can implement rather than having to wait and make that connection. And you know what? I'm right here. We're connected now.
Yeah. And right now people can see you. I mean, and not only can they see you here, they can see you on our website. We're tweeting it out. We're putting it on Facebook. I had to laugh because we had Boris on our show this morning, and he had tweeted it out. He sent a post out on Facebook, and his parents saw it. His mother saw it. So they were like, "Hey, we see you online. We're watching your show." And it's like, "Congratulations." And I just thought that was really cool.
That is so cool.
I mean, it's not like he called up, "Hey, Mom, watch me at 5," or whatever. It's that you were there, you were present, participating, and that's all it takes to get some exposure out there, right?
Well, let's talk about some of the media that you could create, because not everybody is comfortable using video. However, if you capture yourself on video enough times, you get over the nervousness. Take my word for it.
Yeah.
I know that Lady Lou has seen me from day one, where I had to stand up and talk to an audience, and I thought I was going to faint. My knees were knocking, and the video camera was on me. I knew it was. The light was shining bright, and I froze. And I made it through somehow. I don't even remember what I said. It was awful. And look, I just kept doing it because I wanted it so badly. It was worth that stress to get to the point where I love the camera. You turn it on and I'm doing, I'm having fun, right, Melinda?
Yes, indeed you are. And that's, I think, was important, is that people don't realize that, we all have a fear of something, right? A lot of people didn't even see my picture or didn't even really have a name with a face for so long. And the reality is that I'm like, you know what? I am who I am. It's like I told somebody, does anybody know that I'm short? I just want to let you know that, because the whole idea is that everyone has something that they're self-conscious about. But when you go over that fear, that's when you go into something magical.
Yes. And you don't have to use the video, even if you turn the video camera on. That's my point, is you can now take that one file and turn it into so many things. I've lost track of how many things that you can do with one file. So you can strip out the audio and you can create a podcast, or you could just play the audio on demand right on your website.
Yes.
I think
that's one thing.
One day.
What's that?
Didn't we do 10 different locations where we shared it? Yeah, one day.
I'll have to think about it again, because literally every time I look, there's a new something out there. Okay, so where we can share an audio and a video.
I learned
images.
Snapchat today too.
And that's
I like
cool.
Snapchat.
You like that?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
still
a different
getting my
beast.
head wrapped around the idea that of exactly how I want to use it, to generate some enthusiasm around a brand or around a message. But I know, and this is something that I thought was fascinating also, was there as recently there was a documentary or a film that was produced exclusively on Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram, what, allows you 15 seconds or something really short?
Yes.
And then
it becomes a sound bite, a social bite.
Yeah, social bite. And they produced this entire production on Instagram as an experiment. So it was really cool. It's very nice. So it was,
it's interesting that you say that. Maria's team, the team that they're doing a video and a new documentary film is already on the table, shall we call it, as they call it. And it's real funny because they sit together and they record their quick snapshots, Snapchat chats, and they get them so that they can each they're thumbing off of each other, right? Mm-hmm. Because they got to get one of the requirements is that they have to get so many people to follow their chat, right? To see if you're promoting your film, your documentary, whatever you're about to hit, they want it out there.
Right.
So it's real funny to watch them because now it's like social bites. It's like, okay, here's a French fry, only one French fry. You don't get the whole bag at once. You literally is one Lay's potato chip good enough? That's the same type of thing, right?
Well, that's because you want more, right?
That's right.
So
absolutely.
You want, and then you want to come back for more. That's too funny.
I need to say something here. This particular platform that we're live on right now is beta, and we do have some issues. So one of the issues is I can't type anything into the sidebar for some strange reason. If what I've typed in is showing up, I can't see it. And so it looks like you're responding to things, Russ, and I don't see.
Oh, yeah. I just saw you type something in.
Okay, so I can't see anything that's going on over there for some reason.
Oh, okay.
It's just the way it is with Blab. I just had to let you know. If you're saying something like you'd like to come into the room with us.
Well, there's
New Burn Now.
Yes.
Said that for people who prefer to be behind the scenes, like me, blogging and recording audio is better than having a static website.
I can understand that.
And I said, totally understand. Baker Senior, can we ever stop and take a breath, or do I need to speed up?
Oh, good one.
Great question, Steve Baker.
Steve and Lady Lou and Melinda, you all need to hear this answer. Go, Russ. Tell them.
We're waiting.
Tell them, Russ.
I'm waiting on bated breath. Do I hold it or do I go?
Yeah.
Come on, Russ.
Are we recording now?
Yes.
Here's the thing is, it all depends on what your goal is, because it could be a process and a workflow that you enjoy. And once you get to a certain point, it doesn't take a whole lot of additional effort to get your message sent out there. We do it a lot because we love it. Mary and I are always out there. We're doing a lot of posts and everything else. However, there are systems that will allow you to, and Melinda, you've seen this, you've experienced this, is you can create multiple posts and batch these and then send it out during the course of the day. You don't have to be on all the time. And if you create some workflows and you create some messages and you send these things out on a schedule, you can in fact relax and not have to worry about it. The other side of the same equation is you can actually, like, I was just watching a show on with Seth Godin, and Seth has been writing since 1980 something.
Oh, when I was just born. Okay.
Yeah. So, and he got on TypePad in early 90s, and he's been writing. He used to post 5 posts a day.
Oh,
5 times a day he used to post. And what he found was that it wasn't required and it didn't add any additional value to his audience. So depending on your audience will determine how frequent and what you post. So if you're going in and you're niching into an audience and they're very active, like Snapchat is an active audience, Twitter is an active audience. There's a lot of different audiences that increase the number of times you have to post. And then like posting, someplace like LinkedIn or Medium or even WordPress, you can post once or twice a week, and that's all you need. And then you share that out with your other social media locations. So it's a lot less work. The work, though, comes in the fact that you create better content that people want to come back to catch up with. And so, in fact, I sent Marion a post on a strategy for longer posts, and they're called skyscraper posts, where you take some content and you actually improve on this content, and then you PDF the second piece, and then when somebody wants to come back and read the second half of the article, you capture their email address to send them the article for the message that you're writing. So the quality of your information has to increase. So it's a matter of what your goal is and how you position that. And that's what Mary and I do is help, discover what your message is, where your audience is going to be, and some of the tools you need to use in order to accomplish your goals. So,
well, and don't you think that it depends on, this is something that I tell my clients all the time. You have to really know your audience and where are they going to play. Right. Because if you're on Snapchat and they'd rather read from you only once a week, then you need to go back to your once a week postings. Right. On the other hand, if you are feeding information, and I do this constantly, just to give you guys a little bit of insight, when I do Living the Dream, the business page on Facebook, because everybody knows I have 3 pages on there. So when I do that, I make sure that I'm giving constant business information during the day, right? So I set up my scheduling. I do all my, I'm not there all day, but, if they're looking at it, they think, oh God, Melinda's posting something else. But It's because this way, the audience that I have the opportunity to see what information is good for them.
Yeah.
Rather than just me posting everything, it's more the fact that I'm there trying to give them what it is they could or would need.
And over time, you've developed a system that allows your audience to know when you're posting, what you're doing, what you're delivering, right?
That's right.
So when you go to engage them, they completely understand who Melinda is and what Melinda's all about. So and that's the beauty of it is you'll get your online personality. That's why I love video is it creates that shortcut to actually, people gravitate toward Marion, or they might gravitate toward me, or they might gravitate toward Melinda or Louise, right? So it's a matter of, okay, everybody has a personality. If we're all providing the same thing, the same exact service, we all have different clients because of our personalities. And that's what a lot of people don't get. They say, oh, I'm not going to share anything. I'm not going to share any of this. When everybody would share, there's plenty of opportunity out there if we would all work together and say, okay, we're all doing the same thing here. Let's work on our personalities and provide that balance in the market. And somebody wants to work with you, great. I'll hand them over to you. If the personality works better for me, great. I'll take them.
That's kind of that goes with the theory. Real simple is that how many million of people? I know there's a lot of people here in Dallas, Texas, that I wouldn't want to work with them if they paid me millions. Right. On the other hand, I would go down to Houston and I'd like to work with some people down there. Right. So it's really just the idea that we have to remember that there are plenty of people for all of us to have our clients and our connections while we are still connected within ourselves.
Yeah. And I love that. And, you know, Mary and I have talked about this in depth is a lot of times we get out in the public and we're kind of jaded in our own little world because we see a lot of the same people because a lot of people are doing, you know, we're in our bubble, right? And we get this bubble in networking, or we get this bubble in technology, and all of a sudden we're like, everybody knows this. Well, not everybody knows this, and not everybody even networks, right? There's a lot of people out there scratching their head watching TV at night thinking, well, how am I going to get through tomorrow? They don't even know where to go. So, you know, the thing that we can do is continue to be out there, continue to be available. And it's just like catching fish, you know, they're going down the stream, and once in a while, somebody's going to get on our hook and say, wow, I need that. Right. And that's how you build a relationship. If you can't be found, you can't build a relationship. Right. If you don't have a relationship, or you don't make a phone call, or you don't talk to anybody, you're not going to have business. It's a matter of statistics. You know, we talked to Steve about that, and it's like, hey, knock on some doors.
Well, you know how I feel. You know my quote, and if you may, I'll give it to you again.
Go for it.
If you're not being seen, you're not doing business.
Yeah.
You have to be seen somewhere, somewhere where people can say, oh gosh, I'd like to work with them. Oh my gosh, I'd like to, you know, whatever the case is.
What is it? I can't take an order by looking at the phone.
That's right. Absolutely. Exactly. You know, my mother used to say, oh, you really would like to do that? I say, yeah. Did you know they're not going to be in our living room? Well, why not? Well, because they're not coming to our living room. You're going to have to get yourself out there. And that's really what this is about.
Yeah.
That you have to figure out where you best feel comfortable and then go jump in the deep end.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I disagree with that last sentence. Forget feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
Step outside your comfort zone and go for it.
Growth
because it's
happens
not
outside the comfort zone, right?
It's not comfortable. And when you first start, right?
We've been very uncomfortable for a while now.
I am always comfortable.
That's what we love about you.
You know, but you're absolutely right. I spent the day with a client today. I had a full day client. It was a VIP. And the interesting thing about it was that she actually looked at me and she goes, okay, where did you come out of that with? And I said, the minute you stop thinking that you're inside the box is when you can gratefully say, what box?
Right.
Because you get out of it. You know, get out of the box that's containing you. So step outside of it, visually see yourself outside of the box. I said, and then there's not any problems with that box anymore.
So
far, I've been able to go around my problems. So everybody in business has issues and problems that crop up. And typically it's technical. The technical problems stop people. And fear, of course, stops people. So what I have done, and I've just noticed this, I don't know where it came from, probably mentors and people like Melinda and Russ and Louise helping me. But I have been able to go around, go over, go through, under. I've gathered my friends around and we just bully our way through something to get to the other side of that uncomfortable feeling, or to get to the other side.
It's a temporary challenge, right?
It was temporary, and another one will crop up. It's like, okay, that one, I got through that one. Now what's the next one, right?
That's right. You're on to the next adventure.
Yeah.
Right. So just figure out a way to go around, through, over, some way to get through that obstacle, right? Whatever it happens to be. So what are some of the problems that we've overcome that you can share? How about you, Louise? What are some of the problems that you've overcome?
Just turning on the camera. And once I got on, hey, this is fun.
Hey.
And I thank you for that, because you'd come up here and we'd just spend the afternoon doing videos, and they were all great. I mean, I'm not bragging, but they were good. And you and I
Yeah.
have always had fun doing it. So
Yeah.
the challenge may be have a partner, get somebody that can do it with you, and you'll have more fun, and they'll turn out really good. Because we've always had some good videos, Marion.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're right.
And it's great to do that too. What about you, Melinda?
You know, one of my biggest hurdles, shall we say, is that, you know, you have a vision in your mind of what something's supposed to look like, or something is going to, you know, by the time it's said and done, bam, this is how it's going to look. And I believe that the biggest hurdle for me is, you know, excuse me, hell with it. Do the best you can, throw it up there, and you know what? We'll clean it up as we walk the road. Because the reality is that if I wait until perfection, well, I'm going to be here just a little while longer. You know, I'm still going to be here. And for me, I think that's the biggest hurdle, is because, you know, I came from a world where if it doesn't look right, you don't get to put it up. Where now it's like, oh, you know what? I've even had people tell me, Melinda, where did that come from? I said, I don't know. Some blind person put it on my page, you know, and I just keep, you know, what were they thinking? You know, and I just keep on moving, because I'm not going to please everyone. But if I don't even put it out there, people won't even know that I exist.
I love that attitude.
Yeah.
Give me more of that, okay? Forget the people that are the haters and the people who are going to criticize.
Haters
What are
gonna
they
hate.
doing, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're behind
Russ has a really cute saying, and I just love it. I'm going to say it. So he told me one day, he goes, I need new haters because the old ones love me now. I was like, no,
Absolutely.
Russ, don't call for him. Okay, please. Please don't call more haters.
It's fun.
But-
It's fun. Come on.
Right,
It is
exactly. Who cares?
You know, it's like, I always love it, because y'all know that I'm behind the camera. There's no way of denying it. I'm always behind the camera. And
Right.
so I told someone just recently, they said, oh my God, Melinda, you know, you have on makeup. I said, it was an accident. Don't expect it to happen often. Don't look for it. Don't, you know, just remember it was an accident. And they laughed and they said, Melinda, I said, no, you just need to know this isn't going to always happen this way. Deal with me. And so when we allow them to know that, you know what, this was a special deal, get over it, all of a sudden people are like, okay, we're not going to know what to expect from Melinda. And it makes it a little bit more fun, even for the haters, because they're not going to know which way to hate me. And so it's okay. You know, it's okay with me. You know, I've discovered that it's okay if they want to go that route, you know, because you don't know, you never know what they're going to love and not love. But what you do know is that, you know, you just got to do what you got to do and get on out there.
Well, and that's a great point, Melinda, because it's amazing to think when you let down your guard and you just be who you truly are. You don't have any ambitions or expectations, and you just put it out there. It's amazing what you attract, because there's no friction there. You know, it's
Right.
like, okay, I'm who I am. You know, people are going to love me, hate me. It doesn't matter. I'm not giving
That's
them.
right.
I'm not giving them control over who I am. It's me. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for my goal, and I want to be able to share good information with the people that want to listen and want to pay attention. You know, what I have is the opportunity to share a lot of information that we've accumulated over time, and you know, it's worth sharing. It's worth sharing.
Well, and, you know, that's really what I've come to agree with, you know, because so many people say, well, Melinda, you know what you should be doing? I said, you know, that doesn't even sound like me. You know, I love you, but you know,
it doesn't really matter, does it?
yeah, I'm like, I love you, but gosh, if I were to do that, I said, I would hang myself at night. I just couldn't do that. That's not me, you know? And it's like, I laugh because, you know, one of my signatures is that I wear sandals. 11 months out of the year. And when it gets the 12th month, I'll put on toe socks. And I've had people tell me, you have matching toe socks to go with your outfits. And I said, hey, you're the ones who want style. You're the ones who have to have it color coded. It freaks you more out than me, but okay. And people laugh about it. And some people say, oh my gosh, you're wearing toe socks. On the other hand, they've come to know that's Melinda.
Yeah.
It is who it is.
And you know what? That's so cool, because you know what that is? We are the brand. Regardless of what we do or what we say or who we connect with, we are the brand. We have our brand,
Well, don't you think I'm living the dream?
I know you're living the dream. That's an example, right?
It's a whole lot more fun to create your own style than it is to follow the trends. I don't follow trends. If it's not comfortable, if it doesn't look right on me, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not even going to think about it. I'll wear what's comfortable and what looks good on my figure. And to heck with anybody else if they like it or not. It's me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda and Melinda. That's very, very, very true. And I wish more people knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve wants to know.
Steve wants to know what are toe socks?
What are they?
Steve, they are just, imagine socks that have little fingers for your toes.
They're like
so that you
gloves
can
for
still,
your feet.
That's right. So that way, when you're wearing sandals, you can still wear your socks. So you can do it like that. I have plenty. I will be giving notice next time. I'll put some on my hands so that you can see them. And I use them with different colors to coordinate the colors that I'm wearing, because some people just get overwhelmed when they see that they're toe socks. They're kind of like those little toe shoes as well, for runners.
So where do you find those?
Actually, Art had to go out. My loving husband, he is wonderful. Sorry, Steve. He is wonderful. He actually went out online and had to find toe socks for me. And so the family has gotten to where I at least get 4 pairs of toe socks every Christmas. I even have some that glow.
Nice.
Glow in the dark.
Let's have some pictures.
I will have
say.
One of these days I'm going to set them up. I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer who actually plays. And my little bitty nephews and nieces, my great nephews and my great nieces just love those because they tap on my foot and it starts playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well,
this brings up a really good point, because we're talking about creating media that we want to create, what we feel comfortable with, right? So Russ and I, and apparently Melinda and Lady Lou, all feel comfortable sitting here tonight on camera, just discussing different things that are going on, in our lives, and talking about media, and we're not used to this. This group is typically a closed group, and we don't record it. So this is all new to us. But what I want to really hit home with is, if you allow yourself to do what you want to do, or if you want to do it and you're still fearful, push yourself through that fear, you'll start to feel comfortable. So think about what you want. So Lady Lou and I were coming up one day about, what can we do? We could write a book, we could, what can we do together? We really wanted to create something together. We were going to create a show. Well, what could the show be about? Well, we finally made a decision, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Actually, I'm going to let Lady Lou tell you about it. Go for it, Lady Lou.
the news.
I think you better say it.
Okay. Well, we've decided.
I've forgotten what you're talking about.
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
talking about the variety show?
Yes, we've decided to do as seen on TV products.
Oh, that.
Yes.
As seen on TV products?
Yes. And so that reminded me of the when you were talking about the toes, right? So there's products all over the world that somebody came up with, and they put them on QVC, or they have them on as seen on TV. And there's probably 1,000 different products you can choose from that are really cool. And that's how they got on TV.
Is there a store that actually has isn't full of products like that?
Yes. Yes, there are stores, as seen on TV stores and novelty stores. Walmart has a huge selection of as seen on TV. I know that every time I go into Walgreens, they have a little section. It's not very big, but it's there, and I love every product there.
I do too.
Have you, if you go into Fry's, I don't know if y'all have Fry's down in Houston, but there's a Fry's here in Dallas. And if you go there, they have as seen on TV electronics.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, the different little gadgets and stuff. And Art always laughs at me because I go over there and I'm like, oh, look, let's see what this does, because they have something new, some new little product.
A gadget, a product. There you go.
Yeah.
And so that's what our show is going to be about. And I can't wait. I'm so excited because people are going to start sending us all kinds of different gadgets to play with.
Oh, can we send? Okay, wait. Can we send things in to you?
Sure, they have to be as seen on TV products.
and then we'll
Yeah,
play
that's right.
with them.
Okay, so then so let's say if I found something and I wanted y'all to do it, I could send it to you.
Yes. No matter
Okay.
how crazy it is, no matter how stupid it is, we'll do it.
Okay,
That's too.
that's
funny.
very cool.
So
That's
Russ
very cool.
was.
And Russ,
I'm sorry. Russ was typing in Agency 258 to check it out, and that's where you can find out about how to create your own show. So that's what Louise and I are going to do. We're going to create our own show, but we came up with what we wanted to do. We're not trying to fit into what other people would want us to do.
No,
Most people would want us to be very, stoic, right?
you don't have to be. You don't have to be at all.
If it's not fun, we're not going to do it.
That's right.
Bingo.
I like that attitude.
Bingo. I like that attitude.
I like that a lot. So,
too.
okay, so we have Agency 258,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
Which talks about the TV shows and all that. Is that correct?
Yes, live streaming, TV shows
Okay,
and
and then-
podcasting.
We
Okay.
do that.
And-
We do it for you at Agency 258. We teach you how at Future Media Association.
Excellent, excellent. And your future media, besides Tuesday nights, y'all have that on?
Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8:30 Central Time, right here, right on futuremediaassociation.com, and live right here on Blab too.
Future Media
Okay.
TV. Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to get notifications and, constant updates to make sure that they're getting into it, so they would go and subscribe to you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
At
If you go
Future Media
to any
TV.
of our websites and sign up, we will get you on our list, and you'll get all kinds of information about what we're doing. We have live shows here in Houston. And when I say shows, it's like a networking and a training. And we have people from all over the world that come in and do training. We have a website where you can come in and watch everything, all the videos. And then we have this Tuesday night live Q&A where you can ask any question that you want.
Fabulous, fabulous. I just wanted to make sure that everybody had that information out there because I know it's important. And I think that sometimes we get to going. I know you're shocked that I do occasionally. And we forget
Thank
to
you,
put
Melinda,
that
for
out.
saying that because we do occasionally forget to mention that people can get hold of us if they want to know more.
And that's why I wanted to put that in there. If I hope y'all didn't mind.
Not at all.
Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you
Thank
so much.
Yeah. I'm so glad you were able to join us tonight. I see Steve is still here. John is still here. Melinda, Lady Lou, and Russ and we're still here. So
We're still here.
yeah. So it's 9
Feel free
o'clock.
to get out.
The show is over. I want to thank you for coming. I enjoy it so much. I look forward to our Tuesday nights. And
I do too.
I want to
Thank
get
you guys for your time.
what do you think of
Thank you.
Blab? Are you glad that we switched to Blab?
I think it's best.
Okay.
do.
Louise gives us a thumbs up.
It
How
allows
about you,
us
Melinda?
allows us a bigger audience to connect.
Melinda gives us a thumbs up. And what about you, Steve?
Thumbs up. Thanks. Okay. Well, I do know I'm very grateful for your time, for your information, and all the stuff that you guys are putting out there helps so many of us, including me. It really is very helpful. I just wanted to say thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Melinda. And
All right.
congratulations to your daughter for
Yes.
being on the in the session and going to state, or her awards or whatever she gets at the film festival.
Yes.
Believe me, you guys will be seeing it out there. Trust me, I'm a good mom.
Fantastic.
Be looking for it.
All right.
All right, kids, I'm
Good
out
night.
here.
Thank you, everybody.